I talked to everybody.
Did you give her the other ticket?
No, not yet. I get an extra one because I'm like the special first one. I don't even know where I put
This is live, just so you know.
Yeah, but I think oh, wow.
figure it out.
Just checking your picture.
You want Dad to do it? You want Dad to do it? You want Dad to do Pictures and video. Oh, you want it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look at me. Look at me. I need you to. I'm gonna stand in front of my mirror with the Jesus. I need you
Your phone?
These are props.
What? Talk to the one person. I'm sorry, what one person you want to you can talk to them. You can read, I'm just typing this down. There'll be a delay of about like 5 minutes.
I just did it. I had to write like over
How do you turn this on?
Did you buy an item with an eBay the last 30 days? You go.
Yeah, I have to get scared tired.
I can cover that.
I'm sorry, what?
My friend saw the movie, it's only one of the videos, so I can't look at the videos.
Okay, we'll just keep starting.
And there's a notepad in here, but in the swag bag, so if you want to keep that, somebody else asked for theirs back to write notes. If you want to take notes, you're more than welcome to. Oh, I gotta check you off for bingo. What's your John? John, you second person away from bingo. Third one, okay. Here we are. I'm gonna introduce you.
Alan at the very top.
Alan. Oh, what am I doing, Jeff? I did the bag. I did this wrong thing. I checked off bag. What do I do? Bingo check.
There we go.
Somebody check this off. Did I get a bag?
Sorry, it's because I saw this and you're not supposed to check this.
They did. Oh, I thought I was getting one card. Sorry. What a check it off. Yeah, naturally. I didn't give them to you.
Okay. Well, when we win this trip to Hawaii, we'll send you a photo.
There you go. Do you want this to write down?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Nazareth, little part of Pennsylvania. If you didn't have a chance to go see Martin Guitar, you should do that someday.
Is it by appointment now, or?
Yeah.
It is.
Okay. yeah.
And they collect a little fee, it's like $5 or $10, but it goes to a charity that they donate it to.
Yeah, after COVID, they start doing that. And, but anyway, welcome to, I'm Jim Rodney, Jared Clocker. I'd like to thank our sponsor, our live one first. This is 6-Bit Software, and Chrissy, and she's your developer, right?
I am not. I am actually support.
Oh,
I am
support.
our YouTube channel manager. I am our support. I do our YouTube videos. And I also do our user's guide documentation.
Also, if you really want to get to know more about 6-Bit and that you didn't find out now, go to their YouTube channel. I love it. It really gives you good examples of how powerful this software is. I've been using the software since 1999. Okay, back then it was called Auction Assistant, then eBay bought it, it became Blackthorn, then eBay spun it back out, and it became 6-Bit. And but anyway, our other sponsors, okay, we got 6-Bit Software, our Clock Shop, the Nazareth Center for the Arts, which were really kind in giving us List Perfectly. So all these guys right here. Some of the food is coming from here, here, and here. And welcome to eBay Open 2024.
Thank you.
Oh, this is my wife Trish and my son Jeff.
We're the worker bees.
Just to give you a little history, as I said, I've been doing it. I did it part-time at first and then moved into full-time. Been doing it full-time since 2004. And we have about 4,000 listings up. I sell little clock parts and watch parts and stuff like that. And raise your hand if you're a full-time seller. Okay. So you're in the minority. Raise your hand if you're a part-time seller. Raise your hand if you just walked in here because you didn't want to find out what was going on.
Just kidding.
Anyway,
Sorry for the solicitor out there, he was not invited. Hitting people up,
No,
I
he didn't invite
apologize for
anybody.
that.
just to let you know what it was, because he had a hard time telling people what it was. eBay bought a playing card auction house in New Jersey about 6 months ago, and I think they're complaining about it.
What?
Yeah. Anyway, my wife.
I
Can I tell
just
you a
want
little
to
bit about-
thank, unfortunately, Bella Bean, who was one of our donators, did not show up yet. Maybe it will still show up, but that was going to be coffee, so we have no coffee. We have soda, we have regular Coke and Coke Zero, we have Sprite and Sprite Zero, and we have water. And that's in that cooler over there. As far as the food, please help yourself. In the wraps, there is a veggie one. If anybody's just a plain vegetarian one, there's a vegetarian. AK Farms, and they have some of their cards here. This was one of the people that donated here. They're out of Northampton. Their charcuterie board, which I think looks really awesome. And Baba Bakery is around the corner in Nazareth. They donated the baklava. They make this one. Keep them in mind. It's very, very good. So, that's what I have. Any questions on the food or anything? Please start enjoying it, and then we'll come back to you again. I think unless Jim has something else.
I did want to say, well, I'm going to go through here and see where everybody's from. Because I know there's some faraway places.
Yeah, look from far away.
North Carolina. They hitchhiked all the way up here.
At Dave in Allentown, but I'm from Niles, New York.
Okay.
Sparta, New Jersey.
Where?
Sparta, New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Suffolk County. Exton, Pennsylvania.
Exton, I'm from Newtown Square.
Okay.
I'm from Lansdale.
Lansdale, okay. I was born in Lansdale. Just Sterling Mercy Hospital. I'm a twin. And this is totally off subject. But since you said Lansdale, that's where I was
He
born.
loves to talk, so you can start.
So then we'll get into childbirth later. No, I have a twin brother, and up until like the early 90s, we were the largest twins ever born in that hospital. We were 6'11" each, and we were a month early. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm from Philadelphia,
Ah, good Philly. So what part?
by the museum.
Okay.
Catasauqua.
Catasauqua. Yeah, another long distance. Ladies?
Oh, I live in Doylestown, but I'm from Manhattan,
Oh, okay.
so.
We used to
yeah.
live
New
in
Yorker.
Bay Ridge.
Oh,
Brooklyn.
that's where I lived when I first got married, right on Shore Road.
Yeah, my wife was a retired warden from a federal penitentiary, so anybody that's done time on the wrong side of the bar, it's time to go. No. And so we were stationed after 9/11, we were stationed in Brooklyn. And okay, so we have Maryland here.
New Jersey, Richmond Park, New Jersey.
Okay.
King of Prussia.
King of Prussia, down near my hometown.
Westchester, PA.
Really close to my hometown, Newtown Square.
Richfield Park, New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
And then where are you from?
Yeah, where are you guys from?
I'm from Stroudsburg, also born in Manhattan.
Ah, okay.
And Christy?
My husband's family actually was one of the founding families in Stroudsburg. But my husband and I were both born in Montana.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm really far away. And we moved to Pennsylvania in 2013. So Sarah, Pennsylvania is where 6 Foot Software is.
Yeah. And it's, yeah, Six Bit is a Pennsylvania company. And again, if you're an eBay seller and you're going to sell a lot of the same kind of repetition stuff, you really need to talk to her, because it makes listening a lot easier. And in my case, we list all these clock parts and watch parts. Other people do motors and car parts and different things like that. And these are all like really good areas, because I can instantly duplicate a listing that I've done 4, 5, 10 years ago. And I have every listing that I've done since 2004 on this computer right here. And you know, we can access it, copy it, whatever. Anyway.
So why don't you guys get a bite to eat, spend some time with Christy over there learning 6-Bit if you're not familiar with that software program. Get a bite to eat. We do have to show a welcome video, so maybe after everybody has a little food, we'll throw this video on.
Meantime,
Acquire this show.
one of the biggest things I say is get eBay to work for you. And you say, if you get a survey from eBay, fill it out. I fill out all surveys, and I get more bling out of it. This is you can play this. This is the seller spotlight they did for me back in 2021.
When I started learning about it, the mystery disappeared, and I got hooked really.
They filmed us for 10 hours right here in that.
I'm obsessed with watches and clocks, but it is a dying art. We're buying stuff because
Now you're going to notice Jeff's hair grows at an outrageous
My
rate.
store is JR Clock. The one thing I can
And I'm not quite as great in that as I am.
the clock shop, and it just took off.
You said it was from 2018.
And then
21.
my wife got a big opportunity to get a huge job promotion.
Oh, that's when I was really young.
I was gonna say, you faced a lot the last 2 years.
The clock shop. It was like my second home, but this was a big opportunity for my wife, and that's where I discovered eBay. It was great. I could work at home, and I got to spend a bunch of time with my kids.
Maybe here?
There's a picture of Jeff and I working at a bank when he was really little. I'd come home from an auction, and he'd want to see the watches I got. All of a sudden, that's what he loved to do. eBay was really rolling at that point in time, but I always kind of kept it in check a little bit because we may have to move. And then my wife said, I'm getting ready to retire, it's your turn. I started ramping up the business. In the last year and a half, we bought 3 clock shops and a watch shop, 4,500 square feet of inventory. We had to find all kinds of places to store stuff. We went from having 400 or 500 items up on eBay to today, I think we're at.
I have one of these
under
items. I'm getting ready to list it.
2,540.
What's that?
I have one of these little clocks in a dome.
Oh, yeah.
My main job right now is to make the business so Jeff can take it over. Not bad at all. To have Jeff with me, oh my goodness, we just have a ball. It's absolutely fun. I just want to see it continue.
Anyway, there's one button I just saw in there and I really thought it was pretty cool is that just sold feeling. Don't forget to pick up your buttons up here.
Check off your names and your totals.
I was playing coming up, I hit a lot of traffic, I was working late.
So, in one, I used to sing at the Resco.
Actually, my first
Where?
yeah, just basically right next to Westchester. But that's
Get a
My wife should go check you in.
Okay.
So I can get it. I don't know her name. And do you want this? Do you want this to write notes or anything?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Scott Smith. My son was going to be here, but he had to work.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of our
That's
evening
okay.
plans.
That's okay. I had a two by you. So.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, that's okay. It's not a big deal. I'm planning to an eBay Secret raffle thing.
All right.
Where the bingo, used to if you complete bingo, come back and get another entry there. That's just talking to people. Kind of an icebreaker, get to know people, ask them questions. Put your name on there. We are video. I have that on our website. Warn you. Unless you're in the room. Change your mind. There's a photo opportunity. There's if you
From outside Philly, Westchester area. You know what, I was going to try and come up here earlier today, but like I said, my day kind of blew up, and
on that one. So you can see which one and this explains what it is.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, markets are a big
Check it in, how long you donating? And they're like, oh hey, you won, you want to come by?
Pick it up?
They're like, I guess any crime, and you don't get that anymore.
Yeah. And you can take a picture of wine, I think I covered everything.
Yeah, some of the pins from over the years.
It's some older ones that you
My manager was like, no, we've got,
nice.
Now, do you guys know anything about international shipping?
Jim does. You can talk to Jim about that. I mean, I do a little bit, but I'm just a worker bee.
Okay.
I'm a worker bee.
and I just,
So a lot of
so when I had to write, I just scan everything at the end, we had the NBA catalog,
search and get
Absolutely. So that would be the, I have research on those, so if I
and every once in a while going, oh yeah, we do this too, and it's like,
I'm still learning things 3 years old. I didn't realize.
I mean, that's.
It's a constant, one of the things that people enjoy about our software so much is our customer support. We can just write in and we can add features.
See how it works. That's what you do, you go all day.
No, I didn't push, I just.
What you're saying is that you didn't even need me. He was good.
He told me all that. Maybe how are you?
What's your name?
My name is
Christy.
I'm just started.
Yeah.
What do you
Alright, so is this,
So that's those kind of one-off things that unique items.
We have no idea what he's doing.
Yeah, it is, yeah, I just sell books, and I like sell stuff that I like. Like I just, whatever I can find, it's a good deal.
Getting what somebody appreciate, getting the items to someone who's
Come back to then maybe we
Everything is so I was just in Seattle, and there was a car, and your car was back. Did I talk about the raffle? Want to do the raffle?
We're really it's a small company. If there's something that you're seeing or a feature that you like, if you want to do an everyday trial. Well, if you have any questions, you can always email Our CEO is the owner of our company,
That still seems like an awful lot to manage.
He's semi-retired, so he is actually. That's all he knows.
I've never even done it.
Thank you for joining us. 5 years ago.
Trying to keep track of When I did most of all documents, closing dates.
Well, if you ever wanted to,
I know you're doing it all.
It uses a Microsoft SQL server. Which is the foundation of software. Kind of, we're doing it all. There's no interface. Yeah, it's 29. There's some sellers or tools that we have one,
You know, you're definitely right about that, because I often say, you know, kids don't get enough time to get, I have so many more things to do. Listen, right now, we're just sitting here speaking, you never seem to get enough time to get this listed. And then I get some listed, I can get it now, and it sells like a couple days later or a day later, and I'm like, it sold about 6 months ago, you know what I mean? Like, so, yeah, you're right, this list, just gotta keep listing.
One more thing. I do want to make one little announcement. Those who need boxes and are familiar with Uline, they free shipping to restaurants. 2 more days. You can order, and they're right here now in town, and they ship.
How about you?
Free shipping.
So they can just pick up from the warehouse now.
Yes, you can now, and you can now buy and pick up at the warehouse. Yeah, the orders have to be 500.
2 miles away.
Yeah, well, we're not that far in.
Right, yeah.
But we were, up until COVID, we were picking up all the time. And now we've done, we buy, well, we won't do it this year, just stop it. We'll do all this bulky stuff, bubble wrap, everything in this, so they'll deliver it to us for free. And all the, incidental boxes. But we use our exclusive stuff.
I work for a company where we build.
Because you know what? You can go out and scan it for boxes, because that's it.
They're a little more expensive, but they never have the need that like the line up perfectly,
Right.
high quality.
Right, and if you can cross call them, they'll send you them.
Yeah, they have a lot of really like that. You know, there's
Cleared out.
Yeah, and you get free gifts.
yeah, right.
And when you buy tape, you get tape guns. You buy a case of tape, you get tape guns. We have so many. But the Cisco software here, Jeff.
Oh, I agree.
But I also I'm gonna do a commercial for you.
shipping table. So it shows you the packing table, like the scroll down. That's the front. But that, yeah, that's.
And 19,700.
Yeah, I know, that's
Also, they don't have the screen centered, so it's part of the setup.
Do you have that?
No.
Do you have
So currently, previously listed in 6 I have just shy of 20,000, but I have an old file down here.
the aspect ratio?
Yeah, the aspect ratio.
Since you started using software?
This has started using this version of software with this database in 2004 is when they rolled out.
So that's in 2004?
I think that's when the 6-bit came out. That's good.
So hit, scroll down. Previously this was only scroll down. Retired listings is 29,000 retired listings. But I can go back to research and say, hey, let me show them the
Yes, so we have, all right, so.
If you want to take a peek and listen to Christy for a couple of minutes,
You have to say it louder.
This is she's going to actually be in my software that I have at 6-bit.
One of the things that he likes to do is duplicate a listing. So if you click on one of his retired listings,
Yeah, convex glass, that's a good one.
you can right click and should be duplicate. There's also a duplicate button right here. You can do custom duplication, so if there's fields that you do not want it to save, you can choose not to. With that, you can duplicate an existing or previous listing.
To make sure
and
you
then
don't list
immediately
two
relist it.
of an item
Right.
instead of one, so we changed it to 0.
Change the title, change if you have category changes that you wanted to make. That's easy enough to do.
And then bring it up to, did you duplicate it there?
No.
But this is all available to me anytime I want it. Oh, let's go to reports.
So, in duplicate pulls.
Here you can enter in your item specifics, you've got your fixed price, your shipping, all that. This also can be customized. You've got the item field and the listing fields down here. So this would be look the same for every item. This is where you would see things change based on.
Do the drop-down list for shipping goods.
He's got shipping presets, so he can just go, instead of having to individually enter in shipping for each item, if he uses, say, motors parts, you might prefer UPS shipping. If you sell books, you might prefer USPS, I think for the economy.
Yeah.
It's good for booksellers, depending on whichever. But you can have a template that you can just go in and assign versus having to fill in all that information one at a time.
We used to have, when USPS had prior mail, what was it, flat rate in, open that up. When they had their A and B boxes and stuff like that, I would put templates in here. Scroll back up a little further. And so if I had A box, B box, whatever, I just hit that. And then everything I want in the shipping information is there. I actually have a title there said, I think it was UPS because eBay raised the prices on big box items, and I use that as a template. What is it? Yeah, it's down low.
UPS only because USPS rate change.
And now I don't use it anymore because the new shipping, what we call GA, Ground Advantage, is so much better in some respects. You know, I can ship stuff to California now, you know, in 12 by 12 by 12, cheaply before.
The shipping's really good sometimes.
Yeah, and what I like is that when you get to do this a long time, and you really know you're a bookseller, so you know your size of books, you can throw it up on a scale and you can do a percentage of over what the book weighs and put it in a mailer and there it goes. You know, there's so many different ways you can set this up. I actually have to reduce some of these because some of this stuff is so, and I try to put dates on them so I know when, like, a 2020 media mailer update, and then you can do manual, you can do not specified. But what I like is reports.
And you can
Oh,
also
yeah.
for suppliers.
Yeah, see, we buy things in bulk. Some of y'all may do that too. A special auction house that you buy from, and we put that in our supplier. And so we use.
Probably an auction house people would know is
Auditors is down in Bucks County. And so anything that we buy at Auditors, we put in here. Up here, the product ID is AF and the next number out of the sheet that we have. That keeps track. We also put it, see up here, we put that same number up here. So when we're going through picking, this software gives you pick sheets with all this information that you want, or any information that you want on the pick sheet. Yeah, I've been doing it, Christy, I've been doing this long. I got all the hacks in here. And, you know, just
I'm learning some tips from you, actually.
the, let me see. Yeah, I can't.
Is anybody in here a consignment seller? We do have consignment,
Yeah.
so supplier, if you were a consignment seller, you would set your supplier as your consigner. And we can do consignment plans and payout reports and stuff like that. You were showing,
Well, the report part is why I use a 2-letter and then number key on every single ad. You want to get over eBay rules on, you have 2 pens. They're identical. You got it from 2 different places. So you want to separate them, okay? If I put an MX337 number on this and put it in the title, and have the exact same title, but the number change, that makes it so eBay won't kick it off for having a duplicate.
Oh, that's good to know.
I told you, I got all kinds of hacks. I've been doing it a long time, and that's how you get rid of it. And it keeps inventories together because I can run a report. Let's do a report on AF. We up here.
well, I need to.
Oh, yeah. We need to go into shipped orders.
Orders.
We need to go
Views.
views.
Let's go to.
these are all custom views.
Yeah, these are all custom views that I've created. Auction, that's it, auction. And then edit, AF, auditors, push OK. And this shows me everything that I bought at auditors that I've sold. So there's 92 items. And then you can do a report analyst is great, analyst. And it'll show me everything that I've done, and you know, I don't use all of it. So we sold $5,072.87. Our cost of goods, the COGS are $1,008,555. And so it gives me, and what the expense was, so it'll draw out all the expense for, and this total income means the shipping I charge. Who does free shipping? Man,
So
Some, not.
some me too.
So shipping costs, fees from eBay and I think PayPal.
Right, well, back when PayPal fees, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, but I think it's now, one of these is eBay
Right.
fees, I don't know.
But yeah, so that's one of the strengths that I have. I can, because I use a code system where we use a 2-letter and number code.
It also saves all the photos, so say you come into another item that's exactly the same, you can just copy the photos over.
Right, and here's one that I sell a lot of, these spring barrels. And so, if the picture looks close, I can just duplicate it with the pictures in the ad already.
I do need to get.
And it takes me as much as 2 clicks,
Okay.
and I have an ad
I
ready.
need to get to Rebecca.
Especially you guys with auto parts.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to that.
What do you sell?
It's auto parts.
I'm sorry, I was
No, what do you?
Everything.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
So, when I was selling like kind of everything when watch parts weren't always readily available, now I have a 4,500 square foot warehouse full. Floor. We bought, in the video that it says, at that time, in 2001, we bought 3 clock shops and a watch shop. You can make that 10 clock shops and 4 watch shops in the last 4.5 years. So we got a lot. We have inventory, we don't need to buy anything for 5 years. And that's why this program is so strong. We have inventory for 10 years if we have. Because it's just so fast to go. When you sell a lot of repetitive stuff, things that you see, books, clothes, sneakers, that you've had over it, go in, copy it, tweak it a little bit. Maybe the measurements are off, or, it was a size 12, now it's a size 10, and that's it. And boom, you have a listing ready. This also, if you try to schedule a listing on eBay, it's 10 cents a listing. It's free. And you do have to keep the computer on, but we keep our computers on 24/7 anyway. And so when we go, so like tonight, what time is it? It's starting right now. It's 6:40. It's 6:40. I have 12 listings that are going to be going up. Every 10 minutes, one will go up. And if you want to get the algorithm in your favor, list every day. But let's give you an example. Let's say you don't have time to list every day because you have time to maybe list on Saturdays 10 items. And then you set it up for schedule for 2 every day. You want to do well in the algorithm, it's like anything else. You're dating. If you don't call her, she doesn't think you're interested. eBay, if you're not listing, they don't think you're interested. And that's how the algorithm gets strong. And, we list every day, whether we're in the store or not. Because of this event, we started kind of planning 12 a day, and we'll have another 2 days to go. But I mean, that's, somewhere in there, and I'm just, what was it? What's the other listing service somebody was mentioning today that they use?
I use Vendu.
Vendu. I'm going to look at it. We're looking at it to see whether, because Vendu lists to a lot of different places.
Right.
Okay.
The thing it doesn't do well yet is reports. And I know they're pretty new, but I've written to them a few times, like profit reports. They have it on the screen, but their report is just everything. And you
Right.
have to break it down.
Well, I'm not going to, but I can tell you what my sales were every day, every 90 days, every month with this software. And it can tell me what all my expenses are. When I go to do taxes, I just pull. By the way, if you charge for shipping or whether you give free shipping, you should know how much it's costing you. 6-bit picks up what the actual cost is when you do your shipping through eBay, because eBay reports to 6-bit. Got to remember something. eBay and 6-bit were once more than dating.
They were in bed together.
And so there's some really good energy. They had a good relationship before Blackthorn. Because I remember talking to John and saying, yeah, you know, we're in their software, they're in our software all the time. So and then anytime they have a update, I think I just closed the program. They'll tell you on thing. They have right here things. Your backup messages. It's not going to have a token error, and then
We don't have internet here, so
yeah, we don't have internet here, so
I haven't hooked up to the
they have a support. And they don't have the new message up there, but I know I'm not using
You're
the
not on 703.
703. I'm on 702. But it'll tell you right up here. It'll say you need to update, you know, your software.
We've been busy with our.
Any questions for me or Chris?
What you're talking about in terms of eBay knowing what you're selling every day, you're listing every day, does the same thing apply if it's different items, or is that only if it's the same kind of item?
No, it can be the same kind of items.
No, I mean, if it's not.
Separate listing.
Oh, it can, it's separate listing.
Basically, they're saying, oh, this seller is listing every day, so we're gonna move them up to be more visible, or do you mean because
Algorithm
it's the
just
same?
says yes, and it will make you visible. Yes. When you show interest, you know, you're gonna get interest back. And that's, but it's a computer that's doing it. You know, the algorithm's in the computer,
Right.
their servers are reading that, you know, you're interested. Hey, look, you can't search anything on, you know, Google or your iPhone if you don't get 15 messages from different people that knew that you were looking for something. You know, it's crazy. You know,
Is that based on like listing this water bottle over and over and over again, or could it be like, I listed everything and that's the
well,
same?
you can, I wouldn't want to list a water bottle over and over again unless you have a different number like we did with the pen I did. But list different items. So in your rhythm to do things, if you're part-time and you want to dedicate a day to taking pictures, dedicating a day to getting inventory together to take pictures, doing your research and finding out what you should price it at, what's the low point, what's the high point, where you should be. Get that all together, and then take a day and say, okay, I'm gonna do, you know, if I do 2 listings a day for 70 days, so that's 14 listings. I'm gonna do 14 listings, and then I'm gonna put them up. Now you can do it on, you know, 6-bit, or you can do it on eBay, or you can physically just do it from your draft page every day. Put two items up. That does improve the algorithm. There's no doubt about it.
As the person on the tech side, the algorithm cares mostly about consistency. So, say you put 2 items up a day, or if you just I put 5 items up every Friday. As long as you're on a consistent schedule, they just see, oh, this person's consistent. They are just doing stuff at a consistent order, so we'll.
But they like it better when you're putting it in.
But
they just want to see activity.
Consistency
and engagement.
Right.
Consistency, diversity, quantity, and quality.
Right. And that's the other thing too is, you know, again, as I said earlier, fill out those surveys. If you had to contact, you know, eBay support about something, they send you a survey. You know, be nice, because being nice, you know, I go on so many, you know, Facebook, when Facebook first come out with forums with eBay, stuff like that, eBay thrifters, whatever it is, I used to be big on answering people's questions that they didn't like nice answers sometimes. When it turned into a grunt session, it was, yeah, time to go. But let's show.
Yeah, so
You have to show the eBay open video. I think it's like 4 minutes or something. How many? How long?
It's like 4.
4.5
This is Rebecca, I know Rebecca.
4.5
not
minutes.
personally, but I've dealt, worked
We're
with
so
her.
excited that eBay Open 2024 is finally here.
Yes, we have to show this video.
Is there sound?
Yeah.
Yeah. Party that you're at. It's so inspiring to see our seller community come together with such enthusiasm to celebrate and support each other.
Yes, good.
I want all of you to prepare yourselves for an amazing journey in the coming 2 days at eBay Open 2024. You'll go through all the ins and outs of eBay, and it is all designed to propel your success. You'll hear from CEO Jamie Iannone about the eBay strategy. You'll see the latest innovations like developments in technology and AI. You'll learn how we're bringing more buyers to your stores, and so much more. And of course, we can't forget my favorite part. We'll announce and introduce our newest class of up-and-running grant recipients. You'll also have the chance to join in category breakouts and hear from your fellow sellers at Seller Labs. You can join in training sessions where eBay experts will share insights, tools, and strategies to help elevate your businesses. So get ready to fire up your laptops tomorrow and join in. Sellers, thank you for everything that you do. Each of you is a constant source of motivation for us. Partnership is important to us, and it's the reason we're excited to come to work for you each day. And I'm personally so motivated by the incredible community connections I see happening between sellers in your local areas all across the U.S. We appreciate you taking the time to be here tonight and to attend Open over the coming 2 days. Tomorrow, when the event is virtual, please use the chat within the event platform to keep up the new friendships that you're making tonight or to meet other sellers. You'll be able to use the Q&A to ask questions of the presenters, or you can stop by the expo hall to go deeper on any topic with our teams who will be on hand. And then finally, during Open, we want to hear from you. Give us your thoughts and reactions to anything and everything. We really love hearing your feedback. Well, with that, I'll let you get back to your time together. Whether you're in a restaurant or a church hall or a living room, I hope that you're enjoying time with your fellow eBay sellers. Have a fantastic Open, and I'll see you tomorrow. And of course, thank you for selling on eBay.
There's another video that we can play if somebody's interested in it. It's if you've never attended the eBay Open, it's kind of a logistical thing on how to use it, right, Jeff? What is it called? It's a little bit longer, it's about 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. And if you do go on eBay Live Open, and at the end of a town hall or whatever it is, make sure you, whatever the instructions are how to get the swag, because they send gift. And you gotta be the first 1,000 or something that responds to it.
Are you playing it?
Be there. We got 5 gift cards.
Is this the one?
Good. And
Okay,
then,
so this is the one that's playing if anybody's interested. If you've never been, he's gonna play it, but you can do what you want.
the virtual is pretty cool. You can set up a webcam, or you can type in. I like the webcam. Some of them are really interesting, especially when they have sellers and they're talking to you about selling. There's a couple I was in last year. We ended up running an hour over what it was supposed to be, and they finally caught up to us and showed us that. But it's just a lot of fun, you know. Are you playing it?
Hello everybody, I hope you're having a great time at your eBay Open 2024 kickoff party. My name is Corinne Peterson. I am on the Seller Community and Engagement team, and I am here with the pleasure of walking you through our virtual platform. This is the virtual experience that you will see for tomorrow and Thursday's event, with the caveat that I am recording this about a week prior. So when we move into this stage and some of our sessions, you'll notice that there's no active content live because I am coming to you about a week in advance. So with that, I'm going to jump into just some of the navigation. On the right-hand side, I have the ability to expand this view. In the drop-down of my initials, I do want to note that you have the ability to edit your profile. If you just do so upon registration, we highly recommend that you have a profile here. If you'd like to include a photo, you can. So being displayed is what you would like it to be. And then we encourage you to include a headline. This can be your store name, details on, your focus, your category, whatever you think makes the most sense for you, as well as a short about section. Doing so and having your profile really just helps your fellow attendees and the eBay staff really understand who you're talking to in the chat. So with that, in this toolbar, you'll notice that I have currently an event tab and my agenda tab. As we toggle through the left-hand environments, you'll see that tabs get added in here depending on where I am. So in reception, I will have access to the event chat. This event chat is available in all modules. So this is really kind of the place where we see a lot of conversation, community building, greetings. Hi, I'm from Los Angeles, derived from where we so that will be there. It will be published across all of the different experiences within the event. We also have my agenda. Now, you can see that I've built out my agenda a bit, and I'm hopeful that some of you have as well as some of our pre-event encouragement. To get items to go to my agenda, I'm going to use the schedule tab here in the reception space. And I can preview all the incredible content that we have coming up across the 2 days. So as I scroll, you'll see that some of these little flags have been activated. So if I want to add something else, I can scroll and I can just click, and it immediately moves over into my agenda. Now, I did just set myself up. I got really excited about our seller labs, and I put my agenda both the maximizing and profit inventory systems as well as sell on the go, the eBay app. And I'm not going to be in 2 places at once, so I will note to myself that I'm going to watch Stephanie's presentation in the replay tab because it will be available on demand as soon as complete. But I know that from a scheduling standpoint, I'll just have the one with the selling on the go and join my friend Ethan at 11:25. So the agenda is a really helpful tool just to make sure that you're optimizing your time, and this really alerts you to those sessions that are going live. It is not totally new to be in here, and when you go into the session, you'll see that you still have access to all the sessions offered at any given time. So really, this is just a nice kind of compilation of the ones that you noted, but it is in no ways opening or removing access to our sessions. Again, I want to quickly highlight we do have information on our incredible sponsors who are participating in this year's Open, as well as some speaker profile information. On the left-hand nav, we also have our stage. So again, this is not complete because I'm coming to you from the week prior, but when keynote sessions are live and available, this will be full screen here, kind of taking up this space where you see the logo. And then you'll notice that stage has now created a right inside of my navigation. And this is where the stage specific will be housed. So this, again, is where you can do real-time reactions or comments to the content being presented. Maybe you want to say hi to your name, to your face on stage. Absolutely encourage you to use this as an engagement tool within the chat. From there, we're going to move into sessions. And in the sessions view, you are going to be greeted with thumbnails for each of the sessions that is currently live at that particular spot in the schedule. So right now we see a couple of our training session as well as the seller lab here. Again, this is a slightly truncated view of what you'll see during day of. This is a pre-event view for demo purposes. So I'm going to click into the Power of Instagram for Your Small Business. This is one of our training sessions hosted by our friends at Meta, which I'm super excited for. You'll see here, this is the area where your content will be streamed from. So this will be a full page video, just like we talked about with the keynote on that stage. And you'll notice that this session tab was added to my toolbar. So again, just like we talked about with the stage and we'll later talk about in Expo, this will populate. We now have chat view, as well as a Q&A view. So we highly, highly encourage you to please, please, please put your questions in Q&A as opposed to chat. We tend to have highly engaged audiences within the chat doing real-time reactions, a little bit more conversational comments, community building conversations. And sometimes that chat stream can move really quickly, and it's hard for staff on our side to follow some of your guys' questions. So with that, by putting them in Q&A, it's captured in this specific view. It's a little bit more conversational. I can go through, and on my end, I answer my question. My favorite season is fall because it's beautiful. And I can kind of keep this thread going. And on the staffing side, it's easier for us to make sure that we're getting to all your questions in this view, make sure that we've given great, complete answers, linked to any necessary resources, etc., etc. So please make sure that you're in Q&A versus chat, so that we can make sure that we are providing you with the best support. After sessions, we have our expo hall. Now, like any good conference that has a exhibitor's booth, we have our virtual version. So in the expo hall, we have 25 plus booths that are here, people, real life people behind them, available to engage with, to chat, to ask your questions. I do want to call out this resource center at the top of your page. If you were in a session or a keynote and the presenter was referencing a website or a tool or a directory that you didn't note down that URL, those will be available here, just sorted by category, or by topic rather. So you can go and pull those links and dive into the resources that were shared. You'll also see our incredible sponsors, again, jump in there and talk to them about their offering, how they might be able to help your business. They truly make eBay Open happen with us, so it's a really great opportunity for you to go and meet. Below our sponsors, we have the eBay teams that are being represented today. So these are alphabetical by department names. You'll see we have our advertising, Canada Crew, growth advisors, listing tools, seller capital, seller protection, stores and social, TCG there. There's so many in here. And again, we have people here staffing live and available to engage with. So how we do so is click into our friendly community where I'm going to just a little explanation of what the booth is and who's the team behind it. You'll see this then opened up this again addition to the right hand side where within booth I have the ability to see home. I can click it straight through to their website. I can go through chat, and we encourage you to take chat for conversational, community building, and to move your questions into the Q&A. We ask this because a couple things. So first off, staff is encouraged and almost directed to keep questions within Q&A, because when you ask them here, it creates a collapsed conversation, and it's much easier for you and the representative behind to engage with that specific question as opposed to scrolling through a very active chat feed, where the chat feed may get lost because it tends to get tends to move very quickly with a lot of input coming from these feeds. So please go into here. We also have some eBay booths going live, meaning that this slide will be replaced with a live video feed of the representative. So they will come on and off really as they see fit. If there's a live conversation happening in chat that it just makes more sense to talk to you through in person, so to speak, person live on video, they will turn on their camera to do so. I'm going to jump back. You'll see those booths that do have live on camera with this little live flag, so that's always helpful. But yeah, we encourage you to jump in here and engage with these teams. One of the best parts about eBay Open is just the access that you have to representatives from nearly every function within an organization, as well as our sponsors. So if you have account specific, more overarching, whatever level of question you have, go in there, share that with them to the best of their ability, they're gonna answer that, or, capture some feedback, capture your, information, and maybe follow up with you, et cetera, et cetera. So please take advantage of this resource. I touched on this before, in the read but all of the content that have been completed will be available here as video on demand. You can click in and rewatch a session. These will be available until about the end of the month, but all of the content will also be on the YouTube channel, so you can go there and browse as well. And then lastly, we have our social stream. So if you'd like to see yourself here, make sure that your social posts are using hashtag #eBay2024 and or tag on Instagram. See here. It's a really great fun way to see who's engaged, who's participating. There's also a phone component. I activate your QR code and display your phone while I'm speaking to you. So with that, we're going to jump back into our reception space, and once again, thank you all for your participation in this year's evening open. It truly is going to be an incredible event. There's so much great content, connections, and networking, and in store for you tomorrow and Thursday. So please enjoy the rest of your time at your kickoff party, and we will see you tomorrow at day 1 of the Open 2024.
So, are you doing more one-off, or are you doing
But then also, it's not pricing software, it's more of like an inventory control.
inventory control, listing software, multi-channel selling, have a few different multi-channel, you either cross-selling or.
Okay, that's a good idea. We can do that.
Let me come to you.
I can't, I should have came to you.
which I have the little
I didn't know, sorry, I got it. I just an email from them, sorry.
Oh, you're good. I'm trying to know this stuff.
Amazon as well?
Amazon has made it pretty much impossible. We have currently there's are using Amazon 6-bit, but
Only time I've gotten to I can't stand it today, but I mean, if Amazon go to App Store, only than I've been on eBay.
well, what I'm always looking for new sites.
I can use her
How the
too.
sites you live.
I mean, I have some cars, no, I don't even Poshmark, I mean,
We get Poshmark a lot. We recently had one of our users who's a loyalist, who went to an event like this and talked to Poshmark specifically. They don't have any idea what's the problem with Poshmark is they take damage very much. So there's some people that they are working on, and we are, again, Poshmark is trying to help. And we, as soon as they have an agent,
Well, to be honest with you, I've been trying to get away with that anyway, like my main thing now is like eBay, Amazon, I'm not really, I just still have Facebook Marketplace, but I'm just that too, so I'm just trying to, I have listings that are the same on eBay, and some are on Facebook and some are on Poshmark. As soon as they sell on eBay, boom, off they go, I haven't been adding any more listings on either.
Do you want to shut that off or maybe sell it spotlight?
And someone to eBay. It's a little more on eBay, and then we'll actually put it on eBay. But a little bit of, I do also have things on there. Stuff like that. Cards, sports cards.
That's what I said.
that's a lot of what
Where's the eBay hats? Are they
Not a lot, some.
Worst case, of course, you and father will go in the
Your whole table can go if you want. Look at, you can even pop on it if you want.
Maybe not, I don't know, what were you referring to?
Pom-pom,
the card position.
Oh, I can do single ones.
He was talking about for shipping. He's got a shipping reset Correct. So you can go in and so you're
I'm gonna tell you a funny story. There's one of our suppliers.
he's got different templates created. So like he's got a funky top template. If I wanted to create a top,
He was talking to his supplier.
everything is already filled in. He's already got a shipping filled in. So now all I can do is try and put a description.
I'm like, he's not gonna fit through that.
Put a title in. I just specifically got it right here. So they kind of template. The nice thing here is you can actually hover over and show your house right there.
We're gonna get a picture with you. We're gonna get a picture with you.
And also, we don't see but every once in a while, so hover over
Do you want a pom-pom?
and it'll say, this is the agenda.
Is that their phone or your phone?
You can see what is you want to picture. You want a picture with your phone, search which item specific or century.
If not,
Then you can actually have an email.
So we just,
I just know that
No problem, showing that. When you're away from family, you may watch
A lot of different ones. Looks like he's got it kind of based on his template. He's got his, and then he uses they just changed the way that they were classified. They got the or rated or and then you can actually put your lighting rated. So you have condition, rated, ungraded, your look better. You can have your parts graded, like your biggest grader. Catalog data, catalog he's got all of his information. He puts in every listing. He's already got. So it's bigger than graph and then
So I do it
so you submit your description. But for things like, so obviously, you know, where we want to organize, he's got folder, it's gonna put a picture in, it's always gonna put a picture. He's got shipping policy, shipping policy. Correct. And he can like add in snippets, brackets, he can add in. So if he wanted to add
If you do that really good.
sales, he could go in and show proper side here or something. This is he can have show the description, the e-commerce IDs, the sale price, how many buyers, so you can all into. So, if that's something that you want, if you want sales rates for full time, if you want found us you might have something that changes in the that's the whole
pictures where that's something you have to get
So, getting a picture in your listing has to be like so it has to be like either you're supposed to get by an photo shoot or site, or you're like so you can take generated URL and put that. Oh, I like that.
But I find like, so I find like with my, especially with the topics, like, I used to do it that way. I mean, I had people that, kind of said that, well, not people, one time, got upset because it wasn't, an exact picture of it. So now, I don't know that with all cards and all comments, so I'm gonna make sure it's on the actual comment you're gonna get, and then,
you can actually load your camera, take your camera up with the computer. I don't know if you
what I'm doing, take a picture of it, and then eBay has to just click on it, report to your, that sale, so you can bring the pictures in, and then you automatically post it.
But it is something that has
And now we found.
yeah, you can link your camera up into what you're using. You can link your camera on the road up to and take a picture. He has little
I have a hard time with shadows all the time.
He just has this like white box that just sits on the counter, and he has a light on top and a light on the bottom. And it looks like
Yeah, by the way, white paper.
yeah.
White fabric. That's a good idea. What did you get? It's actually great idea. Yeah. Like just make a Amazon already, like, tape, white tape to the inside.
What did you say the cost was for the new base?
That's $49.99.
What is it?
So we have items,
Nobody else.
order,
You know, I ship all of those.
so you can have up to two, filling cabinets, 2 big storage.
Because there's.
Credit cost materials. We do have this kind of interior.
She made me stop at
There's no such thing as free. Somebody. You sometimes you have more, you might have more of an incentive somewhere
and then you see war hockey. We don't know how offers, not every offer. Here we go. Every contact, vendor, again, you go back to the date, it offers. It's a phone.
I'm gonna do the raffle.
I'm gonna, my wife and I, I was a college student. I've gone back to there. We met 3 days
Then
ago.
we're just gonna get a prize, but we're gonna put your name in there, because we're going by most
But that's,
at least
you pay,
I don't know what that means.
more expensive to less expensive.
Yeah, so everyone's gonna get a prize, it's just more names to see.
I also go to We're gonna go ahead and do the raffle. So we have 15 people here. And there's 15 prizes.
Okay, we're done.
So, the people that participated in the bingo, did anybody not turn that in yet? Okay. We'll get a better chance, maybe, towards, we're gonna go from highest to lowest value. So if you turn in a bingo thing, maybe you get a chance at getting a higher value item, okay? That's how we're gonna work it. So everybody's gonna need something.
Oh,
Okay?
and the swag bag.
Okay, and the swag bag too, so. So, Christy, we're gonna let you pick out numbers.
Okay.
So the first item is this, right?
Yeah.
This is for a LED photo studio.
Just talking
about that.
That's the grand prize, okay, and then we're gonna go down.
I sell cars.
I'll take it.
So, I don't know, 391 is the last three, I don't know how these tickets are numbered. And you played bingo, see how that worked?
Told me to do
I I did. Okay, so that was the grand prize. And eBay backpack.
I'm emailing you, sugar.
$3.99. There you go.
There you go. You can carry all your loot home.
There you go.
The next one.
Okay, another
Prizes.
380.
Another eBay backpack. 380. There you go.
Next is a $50 eBay gift card.
$50 eBay gift card next.
389.
3890?
Last three numbers.
Yeah, last three is 389.
That's me, 389.
Oh, gotcha.
Would you like to buy a light?
Oh, by the way, take
This is
surveys.
$20 eBay gift card.
Do whatever you can to
379.
open, because you get gift cards.
379, that's what it took.
Oh, you can't get another one, remember?
You can.
No.
Well, what's that one?
You want a $20 gift card or the light box?
I'll take the gift card.
Wait, does anybody want to play that where you trade or steal gifts?
White elephant. I love
Steal
it.
gifts. Well, there you
So
go.
should we go for the light box
We're
again?
going for the light box
All
again.
right. I love trading. Kenny, here, my nails. There we go.
Which one was this, Trish, by the way? Did you write on it?
That's
$20 gift card.
20.
398.
There you
Oh,
go.
nice. You can thank your friend and you get your veto too, right? See how that works?
See, now you have to look at yourself.
$20 gift card.
395.
395.
There you go. $20, not written on there, but $20.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You can thank eBay and 6-bit. We're getting a 6-bit too.
378.
That's me again.
No, you can't get it. Well, unless you want a t-shirt or a hat. You want to trade for a t-shirt or a hat?
Oh, well, it's
No, keep it.
I'm good with what I have.
You got it. Okay, I forget what I gave you.
I got a $20 gift card.
Yeah. Sorry.
I don't need
Die
anything. I'm happy, thank
390.
That's you. You just
That's it.
got a
$20 gift card.
Yay, thank you.
Thank you. One more gift card.
394.
That's me.
Okay.
Is there a $50 gift card?
We already gave it out, Jimmy. Pay attention.
So
Pay attention.
next is
You
shirt.
can have a shirt or a hat. We're not gonna.
384.
I've already got that.
You already got something? Okay. Do you
wanna
want to trade in your bag for a t-shirt?
I don't know.
396?
There we go.
Okay. Got a 6-bit t-shirt, extra large, medium, 6-bit hat, or an eBay
We'll
hat.
take the extra large, sir.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
393.
393. And a medium t-shirt from 6-bit, a 6-bit hat, or an eBay hat.
An eBay hat?
392.
Gotta still be here. 392. We'll get your numbers.
392.
Disappeared. Nobody? No.
Going once?
What's another number?
386.
Okay. eBay hat or t-shirt? Or a 6-bit?
eBay hat.
The hat. Take care.
388.
There you go.
Medium sized t-shirt, a 6-bit, or an eBay hat?
I don't think the medium size.
you. Do you want to collect the cards?
Alright.
Thank you.
Okay. The should be 3 more people in here without something.
381.
You already got something. You gonna trade the light box for a t-shirt?
No.
385.
We already have something.
387. Okay. So who's
Who
left?
doesn't have anything? One person in this count? Oh, okay, well, you were in there, you signed up, so.
I'll take on 6-bit.
6-bit hat, okay, there you go.
Good choice.
There you go.
So do you want shirt or?
Okay, my last thing, okay, everybody got something, right? Okay, anybody gonna need Anybody medium in here that wants this?
It's like a dog. More like
Everybody got something? Okay, we good? Okay. Jimmy, do you have, thanking people, where's your little notes?
If you go to the elevator virtual,
The ones up there are all done.
everything you can do to get gift cards.
Somebody moved these on me.
The first thousand, they'll say, you know, after oh, and one more thing. Have you ever heard of eBay Academy?
He's got enough. Can you grab me another?
Because pictures on white background is very important for the algorithm. Because it's not the actually the algorithm, it's actually, they require white background.
One more.
Higher yeah. So you can, as long as the first picture is on a white background, you can do art kind of pictures for the rest of them. But that first picture, you get you ready. Let's pick that up.
I need an That's not
Oh, yeah, okay, one more part of 6-bit I didn't tell you guys about. We use 6-bit and all our photos.
Okay, so you use it for that?
Yeah, I don't use anything except the 6-bit photo editor.
We do have a pretty good photo
Yeah,
editor.
they do have a really neat
The only thing I think that we can't do is transparent. So like if you have a photo with a transparent background, we don't have a background editor
So these two are
in
done.
the.
No, but I use contrast.
Yeah.
I use contrast to whiten up the background.
What were you saying about the open sound about?
Any opportunity, if you hear say, anything about like the first 1,000 people that, you know, respond with the survey about this, get a $50 gift card.
Oh, so make sure.
$25.
You're doing all the surveys.
Yeah.
So quickly do the survey before you add your leaving the.
Well, you're gonna find that they have like sections.
Oh, I will not, yes, will.
Yeah.
I'm horrible. I gotta give it to you, you know that, right? But you're like, hey, this is right? Yeah, that's true.
Now they may.
That's true.
Now, do you want comments or?
Sure.
It could be a virtual card.
It could be a virtual.
Yeah, it could be yellow.
I buy a lot of you all have eBay stores, right? You don't have an eBay store? I don't. Get it started. Because it's costing you money to list.
You never know when
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Very cute.
Yeah, you do. Oh, yeah.
Three.
eBay store, one to get cheaper. So I pay about 13.2% on everything that I sell. Some are cheaper, some are more expensive because of their stock. I did Oh, I was talking to somebody here about early eBay and the things that used to go on. The rip-offs. Oh, yeah, the rip-offs, right? The biggest rip-off was always that you know, it was so much more expensive to sell on eBay in the beginning than it is now. You'll talk to a lot of people who go, oh no, the fees are terrible, the fees are terrible. Go take that stuff and try to put it in auction. It's going to be 30–40%. You're paying an average, I think, somewhere between 13 to 15% for most categories. I don't know if eBay Motors is more or less.
One person did something.
I know in my collectibles, it's less. I know it was,
About 14%.
yeah, 14, it's a little bit more. But I mean, it used to be, and people complained about having to pay fees on shipping. Okay, two things we all know, you probably, it sounds like all you know this, but shipping was done because people were selling CDs for 99 cents and charging $20 for shipping. That's why they did it. And 3 states in the West sued eBay to get them to make us pay taxes, their state sales tax. I forget what that came in. That came in the mid-2000s. Believe me, I pay Pennsylvania sales tax because I have other business. And my pot shop. And it's enough for me to keep it all together, all my bookkeeping for that. All the stuff I sell on eBay, it'd be a nightmare to have to put individual every month. I just paid mine. Today's 24, 4 days ago. That's something 20. And to then have to record all the thousands of items I sell a month, and then get all the, you know, but not only pay, not just in Pennsylvania, but pay it for all the states. So that little fee that they get, that little 13% fee on $2, is well worth it. Absolutely well worth it.
Sequel 2014 does work.
eBay does all of it. Well, I mean, it's not hard for us because we swear
new computers and transferring over for everything. It was like, hey, we're on Windows 11.
So the weird thing is Windows 11 really doesn't allow for Sequel 2014, and for some reason it did, but then it
I had every report from 2004 on and how it grows every year. It's amazing. And how 2020 was so big.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm not a.
It's amazing. What are you saying? What?
We have to take pictures for the
We have to take, there's palms. You're gonna put a bow in your hair?
Alright, say eBay open! I think I got a few good ones. Not as familiar.
Do we take a picture?
And then I have this running, so I should stop standing in front of this.
Has a deer that
Because people, and I actually go into domestic
but they
Yeah, we're gonna drive back tomorrow.
Okay, who's getting out of here? Who's leaving early?
I want to say something.
We're friends now, right?
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just real quick, before I'm more than welcome to stay a little bit, Jim wants to say a word or two. And then if you want to stay, you're more than welcome to, but some people need to leave, so. I want to
I want to thank 6-Bit for coming.
Thank you for inviting us.
I want to say something while you're talking about 6-Bit, that this is going to be, if you're not using 6-Bit, there is a flyer in your bag, your swag bag, but there's also 30% off 6 months with code SB eBay Open 2024. If you've not been on 6-Bit and you want to join, I was just talking to Christy. You guys also have our business card in there, both J.R. Clocker and the Clock Shop in there. If you wouldn't mind, you can email us. We'll give you our code that you can use so that we can get credit. We can get credit. That's what Jim said, don't say it. I'm saying it anyway. It's an affiliate link that we get, like, if we get so many, we get a discount. And do it yourself, too. So, like, if you start talking to people about 6-Bit, they have an affiliate thing. More people you talk to, you get them to sign up. You get, you know, maybe a free month or something. Something. We just signed up for it, so. Okay, Jim?
We have gift bags for you here for the next time you go on the beach.
You've done a very good job.
Did you get
but one thing I'm going to say, I was just saying is, you know, oh, they doesn't care about us, but there's a stamp seller here. And they have, or if you're a gaming card seller. Oh yeah, is that guy outside still?
Yes.
eBay.
I like that pin that he had.
eBay negotiates.
That's
For the prices
These
that we
ones
get
are from
eBay
last
shipping.
year that we just had a bunch of.
That's
fine. These ones are all from
You know, I love taking
different
advantage of eBay.
antiques.
Anything they want to offer me, I go for
Trading
it.
cards.
Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed it. It was a really cool little crowd, and little is a little bit, but I think it was just perfect. Take food. I mean, we got so much food. My dogs are going to go for this. They do like for sure. Take care. It's nice meeting you. Have a safe trip.
Don't forget to play your swag bag on the way out of the house.
I didn't bring any
You have an email address, right? Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I had to walk away. So this is it's like in about 2 days. I did. Francis and John.
Now, I know some people
Can't read We're trying to figure out this name.
I'm hearing the story, it's Swedish inspired.
Have the same number of letters. We all have glasses.
And I'm gonna, I have another YouTube channel. I'm gonna start they're selling their YouTube channel versus selling what's good for you. And if you can tell, I'm 26 years in eBay, and it's not like any company. Okay? People are not gonna like you, people are gonna love you. And the thing is that business has to be a love affair. Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know anything, but I know one thing. We all have ideas, right? And ideas. Yeah, my coffee shop is right around the corner. Yeah, this is a community thing that my son's involved in. They say church right away. We've been here 2 days, we'll be here Amazon's a good opportunity. It's not right for me, but there's some new stuff that's they'll cut your throat. So if they see something you're making money, then they'll go nail you. The interesting platform of eBay is you may have other sellers that try it, but if you have an idea to get stuff, you can cut anything. You can cut that, you can cut look, stay on Amazon and keep working on Amazon and start filtering some stuff. 30 listings over there. If you've got a brand, it's she's away? Okay.
One of the things I have is that little tape measure.
Oh yeah, well that's not an Amazon thing. That's an eBay thing.
I have a hard.
Well, that's what we do.
The hard part of it is there's a whole market over there because I'm a wood turner, so I mean, I look for really figure wood all the time. But there's a whole
You can just give any, identifying information like your wood slabs, real glass, whatever.
and you'll start getting back. And Terrapeak is, well, it's not Terrapeak. But it's Terrapeak. That they want. And that will give you, it'll give you what's up, what's sold, what's accelerating, what's
Recently,
I was just talking to somebody else about self-employed.
it is
Right in your selling hub.
uranium glass.
Oh, yeah.
And I found it at the cover of our house. And I used it multiple times before I realized it was uranium.
Okay, you're from Northern Virginia. So how long did it take you to get here? Oh, that's not bad. Would be closer.
I was pretty sensitive or not in New York.
The fire truck can come through the walls. This was a fire company at one time.
You kind of have to test now these
Fire
days.
truck through the walls. And this is an engine company. That's a fire company.
Oh, I get it.
One more question over the fire sign. How many of you locally here would get to say
Or they already have like 15 minutes.
I had a lot of fun talking about it. But you're part-time. And you're
Fall out of your truck like mine. Maybe when you pulled your phone out.
See, those are the type of things that bring it into time. Yeah, it's supplies.
Oh, by the way, the coolest thing about eBay is that they building on that bottom.
See, what you do is you do one of those mystery boxes that are super popular.
Yeah, it's still the live stream, so you can walk around, see people. I'll go to the art also.
Great to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you too, man. All right, you too. Absolutely. No, yeah, absolutely. If I get anything, I'm sure we're gonna let you know.
Yeah, I love that. If I can help you out, if you have questions or anything, I know a lot about that stuff. So.
No, yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna hit some one point or another. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why you'd be like, this contains 5 pieces of ceramics that are not safe to keep out of, that you could.
Oh, right. And
So you'd be like,
that's my wife's job. You'd be home. And so they allowed me to
Lunch here. This looks pretty good.
you know, because we had a pop shop. Muncie, Pennsylvania.
Oh, Muncie. You're up there.
Yeah, we were up there. But, this is kind of and then from there, after 9/11, we moved into Brooklyn, New York. And then she did a prison in Manhattan, which is closed now. And then we had to get out of the city for school for the boys, and we moved out to Bethlehem Township. And we lived there for 14 years, and then we just retired, and we decided anywhere we could move, we wouldn't go to Nazareth. So we moved up, right up here in Bushkill Center, which is a little north of us here.
Yeah, I think you live by my uncle.
Yeah, we live near Beck's. Yeah, we can walk. It's a restaurant.
We just want to thank you.
Oh,
Thank
wow,
you very much.
thank you, Laura. Did I have somebody? No, I don't think I had any. I think you won the first. You came from the first.
No, except for the lady who put the software. She's from.
Oh yeah, you're from there. Now, she was from Montana when she was this big.
Yeah, so anyway, we had a good time.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Take what you need. My dogs don't need it.
You just want to say goodbye?
Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. We had a great time, and we'll